Okay, so here's the planner that I've been using for 3 months. And like I said earlier, y'all know I don't share with y'all unless it's something that I really like. I did have another planning system, but because I work from home and my days are pretty much the same, that system did not work for me. While I thought it was a good system, it just didn't work for me. So I switched over to this, and this is the Daily Grind. And look how cute that is. I love my coffee. I don't think this insert's available anymore, or this cover's available. I know a lot of them have sold out. But if you go over there and check out the Daily Grind Planner website, you will see all the new stuff. But it's really a nice one because what I'm using for this one is basically goal planning, goal setting. And I'll show you as I get into the pages, but when I started looking at this and looked at some reviews, a lot of people had said that, oh, well, that's not for me. I'm retired and, I don't have any goals or anything that I plan. And I really wish I'd have started this sooner because I'm making this pretty much all about me. To whereas a lot of planners are things that you have to do for the family, it's just me and hubby B. So I don't really, I don't have kids. The only thing I have to do is take the dogs to the groomers and a couple appointments, but I can put all that in here. Now, while I don't carry this in my purse, I do carry my other calendar in my purse that you guys have seen in the past. But this one's really, really great. Here's a couple of ideas for your morning routine to be healthy and productive. I don't think you can mark that and like wipe it off. It's not that kind of cover, but you could, listen, go down the list, and there's some really good stuff. And inside here, let me zoom it up so you can see it. There's a lot of pages that kind of give you ideas. Like this just tells you welcome to the Daily Grind. Some examples of, excuse me, how to set it up. These are set up for 4 months, which is really good because every month you can change your goals and that kind of thing. And you'll see what I'm talking about as we go through. I have taken pages out of here because they just pull right out with these discs. If you've seen the Happy Planner, it's very similar. They're not the same size. I think this one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one may be a tad smaller. I don't know. I've only had one Happy Planner and I don't remember. But you can set up your month in review, your goals that you had. Did you meet them? And then here you can plan out your whole month. And this would be writing it in. It doesn't come pre-printed. Nothing comes pre-printed in here other than the actual page setup. You would fill in everything else yourself. But let me get into it and show you. So there I set up my 4-month vision because like I said, it's 4 months. And things, and I'll go back and visit this at the end of 4 months. And then here's the calendars for those 4 months every day. And I've marked those dates, which I think are paydays. And then you have a place for your notes and thoughts. But let me get into the actual planner itself. So this is what it looks like. Let me find the blank page. This is what it looks like. Okay, here we go. Here's what it looks like. This is how it comes pre-printed. You have a space for the date, your top 10 goals for the month. Did you meet those goals? Now, this space in the middle is what you're going to do to meet those goals for that day. And then you have places down here to write to feel amazing, your top 3 movers, like what are the biggest things you want to focus on within those 10 goals. This is where you could put your task list for the day, a gratitude section, and then a game plan section. Like this would be your planning out your day. So this is how I've kind of set mine up. And like I said, I've been using this for 4 months and I've changed every time how I do things to fit my needs. So I have my Tuesday written in here, and these are my goals for the month. This is my goals for the month of August, and I'm changing those going into September, and you'll probably see that in just a moment. So here's how I'm going to hopefully meet those goals. I write it here in the center, and then over here on the right-hand side is, did I meet it? Did I almost meet it? Or am I moving it for tomorrow? Sometimes I don't meet things. You'll see right here where I don't shop. I didn't meet that. And that was probably groceries, or I needed something from Amazon, because one of my goals is to save money. And then I have what I want to do to feel amazing, the top 3 movers for the day, Don't forget gratitude. And then this space right here was the game plan section. Because my days are typically the same as far as time, what time I get up, what time I work, and that kind of thing. I'm using this to track notes or to make notes. And you can decorate it ever how you want. She has a lot of cute stuff on her website. A lot of these are markers or highlighters. This pen came in a pen collection. I actually love her pens a lot. The paper in these are great paper. I'm not a journaler person per se, so I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm not a pen person and paper person. Like a lot of people, they say, oh, that paper's blah, 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 blah. I just know it's good paper and I like it. But you do have to write down your goals every day. And at first I was like, oh my God, I got to do that every day. But it has actually helped me with my goals and to stay on track, because when I have to go in here and I have to click off that I didn't do it or I'm moving it till tomorrow, it's kind of depressing because it's like I didn't do this for me. So that's what my journal is pretty much about. You can see a lot of my goals are all focused on me, with the exception of the family, where I wanted to call and text. But this is how it's set up. You have a week in review, how things went for your week. You have a place to jot down the 3 good things that happened. Your thoughts on the past week on a scale of 1 to 10. How would you rate your week? Places to jot down the 10 goals that you worked on the most, and then the ones that you need to focus on, and then your week ahead where you can go in and write, maybe your schedule or whatever. But I really have enjoyed this. She has a lot of different inserts. You can see here at the top, I've been adding my steps too. So I'm kind of keeping it all in one place instead of having a bunch of different planners and binders and all that all over the place. I'm a sticker person. You guys know that. You've seen it. So, I've got these little stickers that I can put in here too to kind of help me. I do this every day, or I'll go in like a week at a time. Like I've already got some days in September planned out. Let's move on over because I'm filming this on September the 1st and I already had these in here. Let's zoom it out a little bit. You also have, again, like I said, your month in review where you can write down, how your month went, anything like that. There's this sheet in here to list your goals and your thoughts. Like this is everything I had written down for September, and I'll do this for October. And you'll also see on here where I made some things habit versus a goal. And I'll show you my habit tracker here in just a minute that you can also get from the Daily Grind. She has lots of different challenges and things. There's a glow up challenge where we take care of our skin and things like that. And we're doing it for 121 days, which is September the 1st through the end of the year. And this is just my checkoff sheet to make sure that I'm keeping up with the things that I want to do. So I've got a couple of September days already planned out, and you kind of see what I've done. I've gone through there and grabbed some stickers, and because I love the stickers. The stickers make me happy when I look at it. So I'll just go in and fill these in. And usually I do a couple, days or weeks ahead. I sit outside with the dogs and fill it in. It takes just a few minutes. It's not overwhelming at all, because if it was, I would not do it. Trust me. And you guys, like I said in the beginning, you know that if I did not love this, I would not share it with y'all, because I don't share anything that I don't love. And I have not found anything that I love lots lately, so that's why I haven't been sharing. They do have these tab dividers if you want to check those out. But another thing that I really started doing is habit tracking. And when I started introducing planners and things like that to my sister, she's like, well, you need a tracker to write all that down, or a planner. Well, yeah, I do, because I work from home and I don't want things to get so mundane with me. I started doing this habit tracker, which you can also get from the Daily Grind. And you can see here that this month is September, the 1st and the end, and the things I want to focus on. And you can see that it's all about me, with the exception of the dog bowls. And there's probably a couple other things that I want to focus on. When I did this a couple days ago, I didn't write everything down. But my five habits for the month. Now, these are habits outside of your goals. I feel like goals, I think doing these habits will help with my goals. Because like for one of my goals is tidying up and clean. Well, if I make my bed, I feel like things are tidy. So you can kind of see once you get into it. And like I said, this is going into my 4th month. So I've started learning a little bit more about this and how I want to use it. My first month was all over the place. But I have my skincare. I'm trying some new skincare, so I want to make sure that I make that a habit so I can track the progress of that. The dog bowls, what that is we're trying something different with their bowls as far as we've changed them up and done some things different because they have such allergies. So, and making sure I take my vitamins and my collagen, make the bed, and water too. That means 2 big 40-ounce cups a day. And then you have a place that, and a lot of times, like I say, she'll give you ideas and suggestions, but then things that, will help me, or to variables that'll get in my way. And then just a place to take notes about everything, y'all, she does is pretty much perfection. When you buy the habit tracker is separate from this planner. It's like $17, and it's just a lot of fun. But here's my tracker for the month. And then I wrote down my 5 habits, and then you have a place to tick off each day. And let's see here. I've done my skincare, so I'm just going to put an X. You can color code it if you want to. And I've done the dog. Oh, wrong one. Dang it. That means now I got to have 2 things of water. I've not made my bed yet because Riley's still in it. And then my mood, a place for me to track my mood. And what I think is so much fun about this is you can check your grid at the end of the month or whatever. And then the weather, and then how much sleep I got. And then I've started using this Aura ring, which I love because I've started back working out, and it helps me track my sleep. So today I'm feeling pretty good. Today's the 1st, and some of these grids kind of jack me up a little bit, but so we're going to go in here and we're just going to dot it because I feel good today. The weather right now is kind of overcast, so I'm going to fill that in. And then I slept a good 8 hours last night, so I'm going to fill that in. I don't know if you can see. So I just put a dot, and then tomorrow when I come in and I fill it in, and then you'll start to make a little grid. Let's see if I got one over here. So here's August. You can see I was terrible with my habit tracking in the month of August because I wanted to try to some meditation, and I just didn't do it. And so this is what my days look like. And I'm not beating myself up over the fact that I didn't track every day. I'm okay with it because it was new for me last month, and it was kind of hard to get in the habit of doing it. But if you're looking for a fun planner, and I've shown y'all 3. I showed y'all the Passionate Penny Pincher planner, which I liked. And then I showed you the Planner Perfect or Perfect Planning, but that one just didn't suit me because my days are pretty much the same, and I was forcing myself to find information to put in there. I don't force anything with this. Excuse me. And like I said, the good thing about this is it's 4 months, and every month I've changed my goals every month with the exception of a few. Like I was doing a virtual challenge in the month of August where I was writing every day to meet my virtual challenge. And I'm going to change that up because that's part of my move and exercise. So you'll kind of get the feel of this. But I do love this, guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop those in the comments below. I will answer them. I wished I had a discount code for y'all, but if you go over to Daily Grind Planner and you sign up, you'll start getting discount codes. There's a new launch coming up, but this has been, I believe, my favorite planning. A lot of people describe it like bullet journaling. When I looked into bullet journaling, I felt it was too complicated for me and my brain, but this is perfect. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'll answer them. I've also put the link to Daily Grind Planner in the description. If you're on social medias, you can sign up for their Daily Planner or Daily Grind Planner Facebook page and their Instagram page. All kinds of information there. And until next time, bye y'all.